Hey guys, Alfredo from Alfredo's Auto Glass. I'm working on this from 1998 to 2002 Honda Accord. This is a two-door coupe. It's going to ask you if it has a sunroof. Even if it doesn't have a sunroof, you could get the glass that it says that it comes with the if the vehicle has sunroof. The only thing that it has like a little paint band here that it goes a little bit lower. So that's pretty much the difference. So if you put the one without the one that doesn't have the sunroof, with the sunroof it doesn't matter. Anyway, so to remove this cowling 14 millimeter nut, I like to use this one because it's so close to the vehicle, to the hood. This one has the shock, so I'm not able to lift it up any higher. So I will use this or a really thin 14 millimeter socket. Now to remove these clips, there's some clips right here on the side. If you could save it, great. If not, just replace them. You go, really? This one's broken. That's why it came out that easy. So anyways, actually it's not broken. It just happened to come out really easy. Maybe because it has lubricant in it. So anyways, those are the clips. And then to remove let me remove the other one really quick. Save it. I normally don't save it. Oh no, see, I just grabbed it and the legs are so fragile. I'm gonna replace them brand new. I'm gonna show you what to use. The bottom of the cowling goes, there's these fine little clips. You could use a tack puller like this really easy. Just be gentle with it. And after that, you kind of have to pull it down. Pull it down because there's a huge little tabs that go under the bottom pinch wheel. And right here on this side, before you remove it, you might want to come here and get it out of here first, like that. Because when you're trying to take it off, it tucks in underneath the fender, and it's really hard to take it off. So I'll do that on this side. Do the same thing on the other side. First I gotta pull down like I mentioned to you earlier. Now go back here, little plastic stick. As you can see, it's not the easiest to do. So I'm gonna pry open on the fender just a little bit so that I can get it out of there. As soon as you're able to get in there, then you're able to remove it. So I think it's stuck on this side. When you put it in, this is a very, very good trick. These things right here, lift them up and leave it onto the outside. Don't try to put them in right away. After you're done, you close the hood and then you tuck it in. It's gonna allow you to put it in easier. And these are the little tabs that I was saying that they go under here, under the pinch wheel. So you're gonna have to tuck it in underneath. Some vice grips. The shocks are shot. This molding, it is not a universal molding. This molding you would actually have to buy it brand new. So keep it in mind. You would have to buy the molding. The door glass. Here's the quarter glass, so you can see. You will definitely have to buy one bonded if you want to replace it. It'll be kind of tough to save that molding. This is the back molding. It looks like it has a cavity molding. So you could probably use a universal and just re-glue it here in the middle. And the rear view mirror for this vehicle, this type of bracket of the rear view mirror, it's the one that you turn. And same thing when you're ready to put it back up, you slide it all the way to the top as much as you can and then turn it, and that'll lock it in place. This is the type of bracket that it looks like. And that's it. We'll get started and do a safe installation on this vehicle. Guys, one quick tip. I already got this removed, but I'm about to come here to an end. I was trying to pull this off first, and it was kind of tough to get it out. So what you want to do, you want to push away from the glass without touching the fender of the vehicle. You see a lot of urethane squeezed out there when they were installing it. So that is very odd for the same thing to happen on both sides. So I went to the other side, I pulled it off, pulled the very edge and get it started, and then started pulling back, and that's how I was able to get it off. So if one side doesn't work, go to the other side. Thank you. All right guys, one more tip. I'm gonna put a little bit of water here. I already got all the way around, including the bottom, and I have a little bit left here. Instead of trying to force your coal knife, or in this case I use my power coal knife, instead of forcing it and compromise hitting the edge of the fender, just grab a spatula right here, just go little by little, side to side, and that would release it, instead of compromising hitting the fender trying to cut it out. So spatula, little water, and little tap. Patience will not get you a scratch fender. Hey guys, all right, so I'm ready to put. I already cleaned the glass. We're ready clean the pinch weld primer. So I'm going to show you how to put this molding on, and the reason is it's because it's tricky. So this one is marked right here. There's a little mark where the middle of the glass is. There's a little arrow as well here on the glass. So I'm going to meet both of them together, align them. If it's hard, just put a little mark right here, that way you know where the line is. So I'm going to put a little mark indentation with my finger. So I'm going to find that center little arrow. Okay, so this molding, I like to put it from the outside, and the reason is most of the times when you're putting it from the inside, like if you have the glass flipped around, you start pinching the molding. It goes the same way for the Honda Pilots, especially right here in the corners, right here. You see, now I'm putting from the bottom and then towards the top. That way the top right here doesn't get pinched, because otherwise you have a whole bunch of little pinch spots and it looks terrible once you're set the glass, because you had the glass upside down the whole time, and now you're done with your install, and then comes to find out you pinch the molding and then you have a whole bunch of pinch marks. So that's it. Alright guys, one more tip, and this will be probably the last one. This molding right here tends to fold in, so just like on other vehicles, I'm going to push it in so that it tucks in underneath the glass. Lift this up like this slowly if you have nails, and tape it down. That way when the urethane dries, the molding will be in shape and not tucked in. If this molding's off, try to center it correctly, because it will be off, and then you'll have more, it will show the body actually on either side if it's off. So center it correctly. This molding, if you lift it up a little bit, like so, like this, and you mess up the little rubber on the inside, it's actually going to stick out. So you would actually need a little plastic stick or a little hook tool. Push that in so that it lays flat against the body of the vehicle. And the tape, just tell the customer to take it off later tonight, or you know, in a couple of hours. Depends on what type of glue you're using. I'm using express urethane, so it's 1 hour safe drive away time, so it makes a difference. It cures faster. Yeah, that's it. Just center it correctly. Oh yeah, and when you set the glass, the molding might be off. So what you'll do is just grab the molding, push it down, and then it starts going this way. So I'm pulling it this way, and at the same time pushing it down so that it grabs more. This aftermarket molding sometimes is thinner, so it'll show more. The original will go even farther out, so just so that it looks nice and pretty, just like before. Alright guys, I'm done with the installation. I just got to put the rearview mirror on, and I replaced new clips. So this is a 5/16 hole diameter, and you just push it on here. It's a little bit tight, it's brand new, so just work with it. Once it goes through the first hole, push it in, And there you go. You got 3 new clips.